Good morning, card fighters. Welcome back again to another video. So Capital VG back again with another video. Yep, it's been a while. I'll explain what's been going on. Basically, it's been 3 weeks since I recorded a video. I did not plan this, but yeah, things happen and stuff like that. Basically, not really much actually happened. It's just like I was just busy, I guess, in a sense. So let's go into the deck profile today. So today we have Luquier. I'll explain everything later on in the fight, during the fights, but I will still talk about the deck. So you probably are here not for the why I'm absent, right? You're probably here for the deck profile. So let's check out the deck profile. It's the second. This is the last week of June. I was planning to do it like in the second half of June, the deck profiles, but then because I wanted to play test it a lot the first season, but then during the first half of the second half of basically the third quarter of June, I got busy basically. So yeah, let's check out the deck profile. So this is my deck profile. Not gonna spend too much time on this because I know that I tend to talk too much about the deck rather than the fights itself. So this is the deck. I think this is how most Luquier builds look like. I mean, some Luquier builds actually play some Eva, so I don't know. This is my build. 4 Alices as a heal over here. The new Luquier stuff. So recently you've seen the Luquier video, but today we got this season we got a lot of support, and technically this support is super good that even in JP they nerfed Luquier to a point where Mary Chica was pretty much dead, almost dead. So yeah, let's check it out. First we have Luquier, Venus Luquier. This is the new card. It's the main grade 3 triple rare for the set, but it's not the best triple, honestly. She's the secondary triple, it seems, because her skill is Counter Blast 2 to check the top 2 and put up to 2 silver turn into your soul. So basically like one of the grade 1 to grade 1 skill and the grade 0 starter skill, which I will talk about later. I forgot her name. That basically helps with filtering. Then you call up to 6, a total of 6 grade of 6 from your soul. So you call like 2, 2, 1, 1, and then a 0. So you call 5 cards. You could do that. You could call grade 3s if you want. Call grade 1s. As long as the total of their grade does not exceed 6, you can go call or less. Remember that. They say 6 or less. So it's a pretty good card. It's actually just basically a better form of Luquier. But the problem of the deck is that it's just not what we want to do, because it gains 5k also, just like reverse Luquier, and then reverse cross thread, which is pretty good. But then like it's not what the deck want to do. What the deck wants to do is, I will show you, is with this card, because now we got this triple rare which got supported. Basically those were the 2 basically main cards that got support. That was really important for Luquier, I think, in general. So Zelma, Silver Dawn Assistant Zelma. She basically is a 7k purple trapezes that works only for Silver Thorn. But because she only works with Silver Thorn, she also has Silver Thorn name. So cards like Mary Chica over here can loop her effect. And then Mary Chica says that she has to call a Silver Thorn. Which is why it didn't work with purple trapezes. But with Zelma, it works. And then if they were to be called in the same column, they will make a 16k beater. 16k column, which is why it's really good for finishing games. It's really good for early rush. Yeah, so yeah, this is basically really good. If you've seen I guess like Silver Dawn in general, you probably already seen the combos. Then what else I already done obviously 4 Zelmas because it's just that good. Then we replace the starter with Emil, because Emil gives you better cards to soul charge, and then you have better option because you check the top 5. Unlike the other starter, which has to boost and then you check the top 2. Because there is a deck now running around global that I wouldn't, well, that got, I guess like got ignored in JP, but because it's running around in global, it's super annoying and I can't really get wins, and that's why I run Emil also. You shouldn't run the old starter. I'll explain what that deck is if we ever match up to it. Then we have Irina, right? Irina. So she is really good just to help with filter. 7k also, a Silver Thorn card name, which is really important. We run 2 Annas. I don't want to run more than 2 Annas because since we are maining Mary Chica, we don't use the counter blast on Anna that much. So I rather had more Arenas than Annas. You can run 1 or 2, I think 2 is max. If you run more than that, it's pretty good, it's okay, but then it's just gonna be a 2nd K vanilla, and then like you can like loop call. Like if you call arena a lot, you can use Mary. Remember that like cards like for example Zelma can like loop her skill, so you can send a card back to soul to call it out to use their on place effect again. That's why it's really good for filtering also. Then we have I run 4 of 12K attackers because 12K attackers are pretty important because they make really good columns, 19K for like grade 2s. Then on top of that they go 19K columns go over cross right numbers, which is quite common, not too rare honestly. Then we have the 10K, just 1 of vanilla because silver turn also. Then the 4 lions really good because like sometimes also like there's some games where you draw into this, and then because of how much you're looping with this Magica and Zelma, every time Magica and Zelma basically attack, they give you a 6K buff to the lion, and then you could do that usually up to 3 times with only 3 counter blasts to clear out their whole, well, like they call intercept. Like there's a lot of ways to use it, and this gets really beefy, making a beefy column. Then your Vanguard also, any Luquier gets really beefy, so really good. Then we have reverse Luquier, she's just really good honestly. Then we have cross Luquier, which is not our main grade 3 right, she's not the bad right actually. She can be a really good card. I have some games where I was on reverse Luquier, cross ride, then I throw into Luquier because I had no cards in hand. I had to ride her and call cards, then I won the game, which is really good still. Then we have Alice. Alice is just she's sadly not a silver turn. This is the most important part. She's not a silver turn, so you can't call her out other than I think the reverse Luquier. And then she helps with multi-attacking, which is pretty good, but she's a 10K vanilla. You have to remember that she's a 10K beater, not vanilla. So yeah, basically that's a deck. Went through a little bit faster than usual, really good. So look at yeah, so basically what has happened from 3 weeks, right? First week I think BSF happened, right? There was a lot of times where I had to focus on BSF. So I stopped slowly on recording on Zero. That's why I stopped. Like I didn't grind for first season, and I even messed up in first season because I was because the 2nd week of June I had a vacation with my family, and then during that vacation I forgot about the VP, and like I was like at 980,000. Then I completely forgot to get the 100 million because like I 1 million because like wait, I thought the season ended tomorrow, but it turns out it was 16. So like 16 would have ended. So I redrew the Alice because I think drawing, I feel like Alice can come in late game. If you draw into like a Luquier, this is okay. You can use a Zelma to put in the soul just for cross ride in turn 3. Really good. So cross ride in turn 3 is really good with Emil also. I forgot to mention. Emil allows cross ride in turn 3 so easily. So we don't have PG sadly. We don't have Zelma also. We ride Anna, so pretty interesting because right now I don't have any key pieces. This is usually a VP farmer wait, but he redrew, so interesting. We're fighting Murakumo. Oh, okay. Okay, we're fighting Murakumo. Oh yeah, about the deck that I said, Mega Colony is insane, guys. Mega Colony has been running around everywhere, and I can't fight it. It's so annoying because like if you call cards on the board, it paralyzes it. If you don't call cards on the board, how are you gonna attack? And then there's like the grade 3s that basically is like the old Zanbaku where you have to like basically it's at paralyzed, and then if you basically want to restand it by riding over it, but then you have to discard a card to restand it, which is really annoying because your key cards, your multi-attacking potential is just lost from them. Yeah, so I think I call Arena here just to get into more soul and filter. Okay, then I just swing. This trigger? No, okay. And it's pretty interesting what this deck is. I've not seen. Metamorphox. Is this Yuga? Probably Yuga. Wait, why is it Yuga? I mean Yakivo. Never mind. So let's see. Grenjin. So this was the card that got the weird text. If it was boosted to call, yeah. So it was like, it's it. If it boosted when attack hits a when the Shin attack hits a Vanguard and like it shoots or something. There was a glitch with that, but like they fixed it, I think. So now this is 30k that column. They messed up their column. Evil fan. Why would you do that? That's an intercept. I'll send this to so wait. This is risky because right now I don't have a Zelma. And like with Alice I could call Zelma potentially. So let's see. Bro, where's the Zelmas? So I already have Luquier, so I don't wanna call filter a great tree out because that would be dumb. Make it like this. Swing. Thunder Blast. And I'll call this. Behind my Vanguard? Well, wait, behind my Vanguard or behind the rear guard? Rear guard swing. Yeah, rear guard. I forgot. Right, I forgot to talk about triggers, right? Yep. So, well, luckily they didn't check a trigger. So over here, I call this. Yeah, I run five crits and 4 draws because this deck doesn't need to draw as much because it plays a lot on the soul anyway. So you run crits just for extra pressure. Downside is that decks that have limit break can like. This is really good at this situation. The crits. Oh wow, that ended. Bro, what? Seriously? Wow, that was lucky. So that was a weird game. Didn't really show any of the new cards because I didn't draw into them. So next game. So yeah, what was I saying? Yeah. I run crits because crits are really interesting. It can catch the opponent off guard. It can push them to like from 3 to 6 if you sack 2 crits. That's really tacky. But then like it also could pressure your opponent to like 5 damage, and then your rear cards can finish the game because of how beefy they are with lions. But yeah. There's a downside and upside. I didn't want to run draws too much because like sometimes you overdraw. Sometimes you so charge too much out of your deck because you're filtering so much that you tend to forget to like draw trigger. I played too much Genesis, so I'm afraid with that. And then this deck doesn't need too many rare cards because you can just restart your column with 2 counter blasts with like Luquier, Link Joker. So Link Joker is not a massive problem with this deck. It's like other decks have been worse. I just like spam Mary Chica, spam just like empty your front reversal. Really good. Open up with 2 Zelmas, but I'll keep one. Wait, I'm going first, so I'll redraw it because look at that. Mary Chica is way better right now because I wanna filter it out with a meal and stuff. Luckily, this deck knows how to cross ride easily, and if you play the King Joker, you know that cross ride like screws Swing Joker quite a fair bit. I'll use some meal. So I'll just use some meal really early on. Okay, not really good thing. But actually, I put 2 heals back at the bottom. I shuffle my deck of 2 heals from. So that's not bad. Huh. Usually. Okay, Lantana. So yeah, talking about BSF. BSF was fun. I really enjoyed it, but I made some misplays a little bit. I didn't play as much, I guess. Like, I also was like, I don't know. It's like it was really weird. I even lost to Eugene because I didn't know what Eugene was like, right? So I expected him to play Nirvana. Nirvana is way like he plays more at grade 3, right? But like I see Eugene, and turns out Eugene just plays like so aggressively early on because that's the only way they can win, honestly. So I was like caught off guard. I didn't draw into my trigger, so Bruce lost. I was playing Bruce, so that was pretty funny. I was like so confused. Wait, why is that? You're playing that? I'm like, oh, okay. So I saw touch a PG mid yikes, but I think it's safe to do this. Like, do I have a 12k attack in the soul? No, I don't. So I just called it. Let's just push them to 3 if they don't take a trigger. Okay, good. It's kind of risky. This deck is because of how much it multi attacks and how I play. Yeah, stuff like that happens. So, well, if that's the case, I will keep my counter blast actually. I wanna keep my counter blast. Maybe I could have called the Zelma to call an Anna for setup for next turn. But then like, meh. I still can manage. Well, maybe actually that was a better play because I don't have multi-attacking cards, and if I have to multi-attack, I would have to stay on Luquier. We'll see. Opponents at 2. It's pretty still early game anyway, so we'll see. So Zero talked about best of follow on him. So PSF happened and then yeah, I didn't really win sadly, but it was fun. It was actually my first official tournament, I think. Yeah, I've never played a Bushiro official tournament so far because of, my region is not where those things happen. Big yikes. Draw trigger. Oh, come on, Fred. Yeah. Can I throw into Doma? Okay. At this point, do I wanna stay on? Oh, they don't have. Okay, never mind. I'll just push for them and for damage. I forgot that they don't have. They're not on grade 3 yet, so pushing them and for damage is pretty risky, but I think it's a better option. Yes. Yeah, just for aggressive like that. Then they have to like push back, and then like if they push back and not give me raid cards, I just won't call raid cards and they can't block anything. Okay, so there's another PG. Hope that is not going to hand. And they have six cards in their hand. 5 cards. Interesting. That was interesting for me actually. I don't think that was a misplay because like the 4 damage was a PG. If I gave them 3 damage, they would have drawn into a PG. Which would be yikes. Worse. So there's 6 cards in their hand, 5 cards in their hand. They call Palladium. No Palladium. Seriously? Okay. So this is where the downside is that because you run last draws, your draws if they don't check early, you kinda not get into anything. I did run 9 draws and like it was kinda consistent, but at the same time you overdrew and like your combos basically. Yeah, so like you saw just way too much basically. I don't know. Draw trigger, okay, thank god. Oh my god, that's such a good draw. Finally, Marichika. You are late at the party. You are very late. Let's go. Oh, even Anna coming in. Pretty late too. So. How do I do this? Call it here. Yeah, I know what I do. I'm calling it here. Thing. Counter blast. I will call. Send it to soul. I'm gonna misplay. Maybe that was maybe I should have called Marichika and a brief swing, then called the yeah. Not the end of the world. Or is it the end of the world? Wait, I'm not sure now. Oh damn. No, there's no point of me calling out the card right now. I won't invoke and like. Should I swing at where? Let me think. 3 crits in the deck. It's not worth it. Okay. Oh, into a Zelma, that's pretty good. I can do more combos next turn. They're down to 5 cards anyway, so if I give them the chaos, that would be really bad actually for me. So we're playing it a little bit slow. They're down to 6 cards in hand. They have to call down cards. I'm down to like 2 cards in hand, but like with the Zelma, that's basically free grade 2 from the soul. So they have a grade 3 in hand because they were thinking Palladium. Chaos? 3 cards in hand. So unless they draw like 2 draws, their chaos turn will be if I able to clear their damn 1 draw. Okay, Palladium. Would you give me that 5 damage? This kind of sucks because I kind of called out my Marichika out of my soul. Brought here into a great tree. Alice. Interesting. Let's see. I don't have another Zelma in the soul. Wait, I do. Ooh, interesting. Let me think. What are the cards in my soul? I think I can do something. Wait, let me put in this in his soul. Oh yeah, the time. Let me go. Damn it, I forget about time a lot. Okay, swing. Regard swing. Vanguard swing. Power blast, call into Zelma. Call it here. Send this to the soul, call a grade 2 here. Swing, call a grade. Let me call this here just to clear that chaos later on. Maybe I should have called this back here. Call a grade 3. But yeah, doesn't matter. Crit. Okay. If I get another trigger, this will seem for win. Nope, no trigger. Oh! Right, they throw it to their PGs. Wow, that was lucky. So that was a misplay. A little bit of misplay because the time was not letting me. So as you can see, the deck is really good at multi-attacking, really consistent. As long as you have 1 mana, 1 Zelma or 1 Marichika, you can attack like 4 or 5 times each turn. That is really good. As long as you have the counter blast, you can legit multi-attack as much as you want. Also, like Alice also helps with multi-attacking. I forgot to mention that Alice came in clutch. Really good. Surprisingly, they didn't have PGs. I thought like they had the 1 PG because there was 3 in damage. I saw the 3 in damage. So interesting. What is this picture? Is that Radon? Ah, that's probably Radon. So I think we can go for 1 more match. How long is the recording? Oh yeah, 1 more match should work. Half an hour. So yeah, I hoping PSF online or something like that happens again. Not that I want the pandemic never to end, but I just want to play with outside players from out of country. I mean, there's remote fight, but you know, there's not really a prize to remote fight, so I'm not bored with that. Maybe there's like tournament, but I just don't want. I'm just too lazy to join, I guess. Okay, against another. Oh, Kagero this time. Interesting not seeing Mega Colony. So yeah, also forgot to mention the Champions Tournament is happening right now. The Champions Tournament, like the weekly thing. So I'll keep one this arena. Well, actually no, never mind. I need a Great Tree. Okay, Zelma is better. I was thinking of keeping the arena, but then like I need a Great Tree, right? So I want to focus more into Great Tree. Honestly, I had some games where I stayed on Marichika and I won because of how good Marichika is at enabling attacks. It's just so good. So I'll leave it like this. They get retired. Luma Roman Dragon. This is usually like the novel and stuff. They put back the grade 4 to get a TN. That or not Tonless. Probably the end though. What? What? What is that? An overdog? That I did not expect that genuinely. Ooh. Dragon Emperor. The Queen. She's back. I'll just filter. Okay, good. Let's go. Grade 3. I put the grade 3 just for the cross slide later on after it. Luquier and stuff. 9k swing and 12k attackers before they do anything. And I kept the Marichica in my hand. Yeah. If not, that would be not the best. This is some awkward columns just because I wanna push for damage like usual. Do I wanna call Arena? Yeah, I'll call Arena just for the filtering. This downside is that if he gets a trigger and I don't get a trigger, well, that's a crit. If he gets a trigger but I don't, I will not be able to send into soul. Okay, he does not. No trigger. Damn it! Why is it when I swear there's something wrong whenever it goes against Kagero. This man never misses the heal triggers. I don't understand. Is there some unfair system thing going on? I swear, whenever I fight Kagero, they will always hit the novels when they do it. Whether it's in their hand, whether in their damage, it's stupidly annoying. And then strike, and also I remember just before I had a game where I didn't join the BTs, and then gosh darn, he went on strike in the end. Gosh darn it. And then he killed me because strike in the end. Cross ride, go. I realized something. I don't have enough cards to make these cards hit. So how am I just gonna swing like this? I mean, it's fine. When they call intercept, my guys can hit. So yeah, remember that you need boosters. Crit. Yep, all I have is Vanguard. So yeah, back to the story. There's not much really happening. I just had a really nice vacation, really refreshing. Yeah, and the school is back in a week. Gosh darn it, the pandemics, and luckily the world's looking better, but in where I am at, there's another surge, and I have to stay at home again. So yeah, I'm gonna be uploading more after this, I think. Tomorrow I'm gonna make like a new video about the Bermudas. Actually, Bermudas, I completed it, and I'm not mad. I tried the deck and it was pretty fun. You gain crit, you gain bouncing, and then you can consistent draws. But I also see the new Legion for Bermudas, and it looks pretty like generic and good. I'm surprised that it looks good, because like you can easily tutor out your PGs, which is strange because of how like you bounce a card and you can get like for all the copies of them from the deck. Like, if you consider what I just said, that sounds pretty insane. Chica. I wish I had one more Zelma in the soul, but doesn't matter. 16 to Vanguard. No triggers, so that's pretty interesting. What I wanna do is do I wanna risk it? I mean, why not? So if I check a trigger, I ask for another PG. Why not? And also this is going back to the soul side. Okay, look at that. I mean, there were so many PG triggers in my deck, right? Yeah. There's like half of my deck were still triggers, right? Oh no, a third of it. And swing. Ah, look at that again. And then the Luquier goes to soul if you heal. Well, no novel. So my theory proved wrong. Yay! Really smooth games for some reason, because yeah. What was I talking about? Yeah, Mega Colony. So Mega Colony is insane, guys. The event is going on. I haven't even checked the story out. I won't do a video on it. It's just the same event. The gacha thing, not like JB where they basically you can get the cards now. But yeah, Mega Colony is insane. The cards are pretty nasty. The break right that paralyzes their Vanguard and rear guards. Then there's the one that paralyzed Vanguard. You cannot ride unless you discard. Oh god, that is so good. Well, actually, I'll just show you why Mega Colony is broken, I guess. Just for a bit. One sec. Because I didn't see it, I was gonna say like Mega Colony is insane. I don't know why JP players didn't use it. Because right now, fun fact, if you don't know, Mega Colony, well, the reason why Mega Colony in Zero is super OP is that paralyzing works different. So this is, I got an SP, which is nice, but I don't have the Machining Hercules. I only have one. So maybe I'll pull them later on, but maybe if not, then I don't do a video. So this is this is the insane break, right? You paralyze their Vanguard and rear guards, then you basically not allow them to discard a ride unless you discard one. So it's pretty similar to the old Zanbaku, if you know it exists. Then we have Forcicle, which is the secondary creature, but it's pretty good still. You paralyze their Vanguard and they can't withstand. Really amazing. Like you think, oh wait, but how is that good? Because like you're playing a brick ride meta. Dude, you legit have to discard an extra card to ride the brick ride anyway. So unless you can kill them, because they have cards like also Machining Hercules, because remember if their break right paralyzes your rear guard. So rear guards like grade 3s and grade 1s that are in your front row are stuck there because they cannot move, they cannot re-stand at all even you run stand triggers, because the paralyze affects them the whole turn, which is insane. Then Machining Spark Hercules, if all of your units are rest, they get a tank and a crit and a paralyze a rear guard again. And then you Soul Blast 1 to rest all of your opponent's rear cards anyways, then call a Machining from your soul as rest. Then it can also ignore intercept. So triple rares are amazing. Only 2 triple rares, but somehow you only pull 5 from like 50 packs, which is pretty yikes for an event clan. So yeah, let's go to, actually that's pretty much it for the video today. I wanted to rant a little bit about Mega Colony because I've been seeing it so often that I keep losing to it and it bothers me. Because any deck that's like calls dies to it, I guess like Go Paladins die, stuff like that die basically. Even Kaigero still dies to it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the deck profile today. Nothing else really happening. This is my Pale Moon deck profile. You can check it out again one more time. I'll probably post it later on when the video's up. I'll post it on the Vanguard posting if you want to watch that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me today. I'll be signing on here, guys. I'll be coming back more often, doing more videos again. I have not quit. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Capital VG today. Signing out here. Hopefully you guys have a good day and had fun watching this video. Comment down below on your thoughts, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.